Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the Power Trip Gauge Jacket available at RevZilla.com. Now, the Power Trip Gauge Jacket is going to be for you riders out there that are looking for two-season functionality. You want to ride into the warm, hot nature of the summer, but you want all the cool flow of a mesh jacket. Now, two-season comes into play because there's going to be a full-sleeve, waterproof, windproof liner in this. So as the summer nights begin to cool down, you ease yourself into fall, or you're coming out of spring and into summer, you can put that liner in and work through some of those cooler temps as well. Now, what you're going to see on my left-hand side is Ethan rocking this, and he is going to be in an extra large. Ethan's 5'9", 250 pounds, has a 47-inch chest. We measured his waist at 46 inches, and he wears his Levi's in a size 38. As you can see, he fits spot on in the extra large. It's going to be black. This is the only color that the Gauge Jacket comes in. This is really aimed at you riders out there that are looking for a nice lightweight jacket to wear in the summer months, cruiser in nature. If you're looking for something that's styled a little bit differently, you can check out the Mojave jacket from Power Trip's lineup. But around the $120 price point, considering you're getting a full sleeve waterproof liner, you're getting a nice mesh piece, the Gauge Jacket is something to consider for those of you out there that don't want to drop a whole lot of money, but you still want some beefed up protection over just rocking a t-shirt during the summer months. Now, starting with the top, we're going to work our way through this. What you're going to notice first and foremost is the main body on this is going to be a FreeAir mesh. And what this is going to do is just help to push all of that air through once that liner is removed. Now, you're going to notice on your impact zone, starting with the collar and working your way into the shoulders here, first, nice low slung collar, single snap closure, and then you're getting a different material at the shoulders. This is going to be a 600D Rock Tex material to give you abrasion resistance in the shoulders as well as the elbows. Now, the one nitpick that I have here is I wish they would have pushed this down a little bit. I get CE rated armor at the shoulders, but then they go right to that mesh material. I wish that Rock Tex would have kind of come down and encompassed a little bit more of Ethan's bicep before putting the mesh back in. You'll notice that you're going to have pops for reflectivity working its way down all the way from the top shoulders down to the biceps. Ethan, I'm going to hold your hand up for a second here. You are going to have a nice snap closure that you can use to fine tune exactly where you want this to fit. And when you get down to the wrist, again, with the fine-tune adjustment for the forearm on this, you do have a wrist opening, and you can see that waterproof liner popping through. There's also going to be a connection point here, nice snap closure, and you can see exactly how that fits in. Elastication around that waterproof liner. You can wear it as a destination piece. Maybe you get to a campsite somewhere and it begins to drizzle. You can wear that liner as a standalone to keep you nice and dry. Zipping that back up, again with the snap closure on it, makes it nice, easy in, easy out. Working your way down the front, simple lines, simple design. You're not going to see too much here because, again, that's who Power Trip is designing this for. Someone that doesn't want overall branding or a big flashy piece with this. You're going to have dual hand warmer pockets, a nice zip down the front, and that's it. Ethan, face sideways for me. Throw the hand up in the rider position. You notice slight pre-curve, nothing too aggressive. You're going to be able to use this with a variety of different motorcycles. You can see that extra material on the outside of the forearm with that. It's that 600D Rock Tex. Working your way down, you are going to have some temper foam padding on the inner lateral part of your body just to give you some extra beefed up protection. And when you get to the waist on this, there is going to be a Velcro adjuster so you can fine tune this to match up with your exact waist fitment. Now, Ethan, face backwards. Starting with the top, working your way down, again, mid-height to the collar, you are going to have a nice pop of reflectivity working its way across the entire shoulder blade. And then you are going to have this slight drop seat. It does do a nice job of matching up where the pants end and the jacket begins. And you are going to have 4 belt loop connectors on the inside, which do a really nice job of making sure to hold the jacket in place and keep it down, even if you're in a little bit more of a tuck. Now, biggest nitpick with this is that there's going to be a back pad in here, and a lot of riders are going to confuse this with a back protector. This is just going to be a back pad. So the first thing I'd recommend doing is getting the jacket, pulling that out, and replacing it with a Knox TP2 style protector to make sure you're getting the full protection on your back to match up with what Power Trip is giving you at your elbows and your shoulders. Ethan, you can face forward. I'm going to have you go ahead and unzip. Now, while he's unzipping, one of the things you're going to notice as he gets this open is that you're going to have dual zippers to actually mount the waterproof liner in here, and you will have a connection point for your key. So if you're out on a longer trip, you can keep that spare key locked to the inside of your jacket in the event that you lose that main key. It's a nice little added touch. Now you can go ahead and unzip for me with the liner, and you're going to see as he opens the liner up, You are going to have just a plain liner on the inside. There's no mesh, there's no quilting with this. I would have loved to have seen just maybe a drop liner on the inside for added comfort. But if we go ahead and we unzip the actual rain liner from the jacket, you will notice that there is going to be a nice sweat wicking mesh on the inside of this. So even if you're just rocking a t-shirt with the outer liner, it's going to be nice and comfortable against your skin. And again, maximum amount of airflow for the summer months. Now you can also notice here at the bottom, just to point out, we talked about in the back, but those are the belt loop connectors that we were talking about. There are 4 of those, so you can make sure it stays ratcheted down nice and tight on your body. Ethan, go ahead and zip her up for me. Now for you riders out there that are looking for a simple jacket that's going to give you impact protection for the summer months, you don't want to break the bank, but you want more protection than what a t-shirt's going to offer you, while still giving you a mass amount of airflow and functionality with that full sleeve liner, Power Trip Gauge will get you there. Now there's a lot of riders out there that are rocking Power Trip, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read rider reviews from other riders that are already rocking Power Trip gear. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate to pick up the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Power Trip Gauge jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.